All right. Hey there. It's Paulino B Michael of the Flat Out Truth. Welcome. We'll start out by saying this is for entertainment purposes only. Wink, wink. We're going to have some, clarity on social media, right? So, what is the perception of truth in social media? So, like, is it, what's the word I'm looking for? I actually put it on there. I can't hear myself. So, that's one reason. It's throwing me off. There we go. All right. I actually got audio now. Okay. Yeah. So, it's really interesting. Like, it's like fact or fiction, or you have reality versus rumor. So, like, it just, what are we going through here with social media, and what are we getting out of it? Are we getting the truth? Are we just getting rumor? It seems like it's more rumor now than anything. I think that's a big issue that we're having right now, and it doesn't matter on any topic. It could be government, it could be society, it could be science, it could be the celebrities, right? Is everybody wicked? Is everybody nice? It's just like once a meme hits, it just seems like it just takes off like fire. And it doesn't matter if it's true or not. And then people start posting it like it's true. Like they took the picture, they made the meme, and then they produced it and then started posting it. But it's just shared to share to share. And then they grab people from different videos, like in a movement. And then next thing you know, that's something else. And it gets really crazy. So you have to use discernment. You have to use your own knowledge on how things work. Is this real or is it not? Do you spread it? Do you just read it? It's fine to read it, but how do you spread and share something that you don't really know or haven't vetted, and to see if it's the truth or not? So is it reality or is it rumor? So let me bring in my IT guru and my fabulous clicker of all buttons wife, Chelsey B Michael.
Hi guys, nice to see you all tonight.
You know, it's so funny. Like, people don't realize this when you're on live. Like, I had it all in my head. I knew what I put because I'm the one that made the thumbnail, right?
Oh yeah.
And I'm the one that even did it. But when I couldn't hear, it just took all that out of my head. Like, it didn't even matter. That's what I was gonna say or anything. It didn't even matter. It's just like now it's even drawing a blank now. What I even put on there? Do you remember what I put on there?
You know what's funny? It's the same thing as like when somebody asks you a question.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, I knew the answer. And then you ask me the question, and then it just completely slips your mind. But yes, it's injustice.
Yes, injustice.
Social media.
There you go. Yeah. So it was injustice. So it's justice, media, injustice, yes. Social media. So there you go.
There you go.
There you go. See, it's so funny. I had it all like, yeah, I'm just gonna say it. It'll be nice and smooth, and then I go, I can't hear myself. I can't hear anything. And people don't realize when you do these, anything like that will throw you off.
Oh yeah, if there's an echo, if you got sound somewhere.
Yeah, bing, 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 like in my ear, and you guys can't hear it, but it's really interesting. But anyway, yeah, it just seems like there's more rumor and non-reality things, right? Like everything is rumor now. It doesn't seem like you're getting any good data or any truth now.
Yeah.
It's so muddy now. It used to be like, you know, smidgen one way and a lot the other way of truth. And now it's like, it's kind of hard now.
It is. The funny thing about it is, I teach you this in school, right? Is like you have to vet your paper. You have to do the research. You can't use Wikipedia. And in the past, you went to the library, you had a printed option. And so when you had this, you're like, it's in print, it's something of substance. And then we moved to, okay, now you have the internet. You have to watch Wikipedia, but if you go to a reputable source. But now we're in this age where even the reputable sources, they'll give you something, and then in tiny print in the end of the newspaper, it'll retract it. And now we have AI, and it just keeps going.
Yeah, the damage is done, and some of these people that are, you know, well, not some of these, the people that are the celebrities, they're still, I mean, human as far as I know. Some people will say that they're what, reptilian or some kind of evil bloodline, some which, you know, human. They could be, and some can be. I don't know. I mean, there's probably a percentage that is just because not the reptilian part. I don't know, but the other part, yes. I mean, I don't know these people personally, and I think that's why, like, we are supposed to judge them by their fruit. And so, like, when you just catch people, like a little clip here and here, and it's funny because we are working on clips for the show. We do have some really, really good clips that we're going to be putting out from our show. But I mean, to take that clip and then use it in a so it doesn't share the context right, you know?
Yes.
And
More so
yeah,
often.
yeah, and especially in memes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can do anything, dude. I mean, if you wipe your nose, next thing you know, they're saying that you're doing some kind of illegal substance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, you know, and it'll fly around depending on who you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just will, and people will they'll start to regurgitate it like they took the picture, they know you, you're best friends, you did it over dinner, you confessed to them. I know this is almost like what we were saying last week, but it's just really interesting. I just see more and more of it. I see it biblically. People are saying stuff. I mean, we have a thing about in the biblical side that it's always a feel good. I think the whole nation's feel good, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, nobody wants to hear the laws that are strict and keep you in a moral compass. They want you to be, their freedom is you can be just wild and crazy and do anything you want to somebody else even. And
Yeah.
it's fine because nobody wants to be held accountable for anything.
Yeah, like we had just listened to like one of our subscribers, and he's on the platform and talks to us in different chats and things, and he was saying how people care more about an animal than they do about human life now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And shoot, we know people like this. Is like
Yeah.
they'll be like, oh, they'll spend $1 million to save their cat or their dog, and it's their life, and it's their best friend, it's their child, but they're okay with they're okay with the Charlie Kirk, or even
Well, Trump's a big one.
yeah, Trump's the big right? Trump's the big one. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
but they're okay to end their life. It's like that's just not okay. You can't just unalive people, even if you just disagree with them. And they'll use the excuse that, oh well, they're telling people to be violent, but they're not telling people to be violent, and it's not happening. So
Well, people don't listen to the whole clip or the
yeah.
whole interview or
whole
the whole
context,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, they just take that little thing
that's true.
and then snap it, and then they make a meme out of it, or they just do a little short video. It's just really interesting how like everybody. That's why what they say, if you're on TikTok, to grab somebody's attention, you got 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's true.
So they make these 3-second clips or 5-second clips to get you, so that you'll click on it.
Yep.
That's just what they do. It doesn't have to be true. It doesn't have to be anything. But these people will just, like I said, spread this like wildfire, man. It doesn't matter.
It's viral.
Yeah, it's viral. They don't even, you know what? And most viral stuff isn't really good.
Yeah.
It just isn't, right? I mean, they have them do all these bad things, like eating that hot chip or whatever they were doing, and those pods or whatever they were eating, and it just seems like they just I don't know, man. People just do the silliest things, and it just catches on.
Yeah, like I know one of the big ones too is like they do like relationship trends, right?
Yes.
And the problem with that is one, a lot of them are staged. They stage these things between the guy and the girl just to get likes, just to get hearts, whatever you want.
Yes.
And then people do it in real life and they copy it. And like I said, is it true or not? People have ended relationships over them.
Yeah.
And it's like, is that really worth it?
Yeah, it's just like I don't get why they follow suit, but I guess there's a lot of sheeple, right? I mean, that's what you do.
It's like those spam emails.
Yeah, if it gets very popular, everybody just starts doing it,
Yeah.
and that's the society that we live in. But like I said, you only got 3 seconds to catch them, and if you want to go viral, I guess that's what you got to do. All right, if that's your purpose for doing it, regardless if it's true or not. We watch videos where the caption or the thumbnail says one thing and it has nothing to do with the video at all.
Oh yeah, like the clickbait titles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Oh
we're
my
like,
gosh.
wow.
I've what was it? There was a click word today. Oh, nuclear. I no longer click on anything that says the word nuclear. because every time, oh, this person went nuclear, and I watched the video, I'm like, this is a total quarter conversation. It was actually good content, but this has nothing to do with the title whatsoever. I was like, nuclear, it's a red flag for me. I'm like, nope, I don't believe it.
Oh yeah. Or like, they have so many, they just jump on there.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just feel bad for the children that are, growing up in this.
Yeah.
Maybe it will subside by the time like our little ones get bigger, or it'll be something different.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be something different. I was even thinking too, that's why so many people have unplugged, right? They're like, oh, my kid's not allowed social media, but more often than not, they are allowed, and therefore it brings in the other kids like, well, why don't I have this? Everybody else has got it, right?
Yeah.
Got to click that peer pressure. That's what it is, right? Peer pressure. Hey, you should do this, or you're gonna make money. Oh, you should do this, or nothing good's gonna happen to you. Something bad's gonna happen to you. And it's like, again, it's I guess, how superstitious are you, right?
And it used to be like, I don't know, people wanted, I mean, at least they seem like they wanted the truth.
Yeah.
Now they don't want the truth. They want juicy gossip is what they want. They want rumors. They want to be in the know of something.
Yeah.
And that's a shame, because that just pushes a whole bunch of horrible agenda, and our culture, our society is what suffers, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So it's not a good thing, for sure.
Yes. I cannot remember the quote for life of me, so I'm going to totally botch this. But there is, there's a really good quote about the past, the present, the future, and the punchline is that the present is like a present, like a gift, and so you should value that one the most. And I think that is really the case. Is the past has happened. You have to learn it, take accountability to make your future better, but you can't worry about the future because it's never happened, and there's nothing set in stone, and so you really have to focus on that present. And if you don't enjoy, like you were saying, it's like people are just chasing likes and happiness, and you're just not going to be happy 100% of the time. But if you take one step at a time and enjoy the things that you do have, you don't need those like buttons.
You know, like we were talking about social media, and somebody was asking me like, "Oh, you like social media?" I actually really don't care for it. I'm only doing this to fulfill my purpose, and that's it. I mean, I liked it better when I'm older, so I remember when it was just fun stuff. People sharing stuff about their family or what they were really doing. Now people have Facebook groups about a family, but you can't even post anything about the family if it has anything to do with, I don't know, a business or like what you're doing. So you can't even do that. So like they really don't want to hear that. Yeah. I don't know what they want to hear. And like it just gets to a point where like, what are you doing? Like they care more about selfies. Like they'd rather have us do a whole bunch of pictures of selfies with filters on, so everybody looks good. Remember what I was saying? Like, people like to present a false reality, right? So if they take a picture in time, they're like, "Oh, my family is really close," even though they never talk. You know what I mean? They do. Yeah. They'll do that. Oh, I came and visited, and they take pictures of, it could be their grandkids, their cousins, it could be whatever. And then you go, "Oh man, you're really close with your cousin or your grandkids or your brother," and you're like, "Man, that's the only time you talk to them in a whole year or 2 years," but they don't know.
Yep.
Right. But their perception of everybody else, right, is like, man, this family is really close. Like, even if you just posted one of those every few months, they would think that you had the closest family ever. And even though you could be the outcast that never gets to see them and never gets invited to anything, right?
Yeah. Oh,
it's just very interesting, like what you can do on social media. But it used to be real. I don't know. Because everybody's on their phones and everything. Yeah. Maybe they aren't as close, so they don't come near each other. They don't do that. It's all about access. Chelsey and I always talk about access.
Yeah.
When people have access to other people, they start getting more distant sometimes. They take it for granted.
Yeah, that's true.
And then if somebody passes or something happens, or they actually do move far away where you can't have contact, they're like, "Oh man, I should have did that." But they didn't. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
I don't remember now. But yeah, it is. And it is hard sometimes, I think. And that's how social media originally was. It's like those far away, distant.
That's how they pitched it that way, didn't they?
They did pitch it that way. It was a pitch.
Yeah, they pitch it that way. Now they pitch filters. You can look younger, man. You can look like look what you look like as a marshmallow. Look what you look like when you're young. You want to look like when you were in high school. Hey, you want to take away these wrinkles. Hey, you want a different body. You want to look like a muscular, man, right?
You want to look like the opposite.
Yeah, you want to look like the opposite sex or whatever. You want it, whatever you want. That's what everybody does, and they take so many selfies, man.
Yeah,
there's so many selfies now. Like it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, and I'll be the first to admit, like, I have so many pictures, no selfies, maybe one. But I have to take so many pictures of the kids because there's so many memories, and your phone's always in your hand, right? So you're taking a picture or video.
Chelsey does take a lot of pictures.
I do take a lot of pictures. But
they're not of yourself.
Yeah, no, it's not of myself. And the funniest thing is I think, just as many memories that are not on my phone, because it's just an in the moment thing. You watch him do it and you're just like, I just want to experience this moment. No phone, no filter, no nothing. It's like, I'm just going to watch my kid be absolutely ridiculously silly. And you just watch it and that's it. And it's gone. And it's a fleeting moment and you don't have it on your phone, but it's just enjoy the moment kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then when they do it again, you catch it the second time.
And it's never as good as the first one.
It's never as good as the first one.
I don't know if you guys have kids, or it could be a dog. I don't know. But like with kids, man, it just seems like, oh man, you see them do that? Yeah. And then you have them do it and they do it, but it's not ever as good as the first one.
It's true. It's not.
Yeah. It's just
so
not.
it's okay. The first one will always be in your memory.
But the concept, well, hey, we were talking about something else that was good. Civil rights, right? It's the same thing that Charlie Kirk was saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? It was done with a noble, what do you say? He said it was done as a noble
a gesture?
Yeah, gesture.
Yeah, intention or gesture.
Yeah. The intentions were noble.
Yes.
But now it's been confiscated and taken over and used for an agenda. Mm-hmm. So it's like everything that it was meant to be that was really great is gone. It's just gone. And I think social media is like that. They pitched it. Oh, you can be close to people, your cousins from across the United States or the world, and you can keep in contact with them and X, Y, Z. And then now, I mean, it just seems like, I don't know what it is. It seems like a lot of families are more distance, and even the ones that don't, man, the ones that you never even talk to that even fight all the time, you would never know it on social media.
No,
because they got to save face, right?
Yeah,
they got to save face.
Yeah.
They're never, it's either that or they go total opposite.
Yeah.
And put all their baggage on there.
I'm sure everybody's seen all of them. All of them.
Yeah, but there's never usually in the middle, right?
What would you describe as the middle?
I don't know. I took a walk with my kids. You don't usually see that much. It's usually if it's a woman that has a walk with her kids, she's showing her Gucci bag, or she's got a filter on, or she's got her tummy tucking, butt lifting pants on with some extensions and fake eyelashes, right?
Yeah.
And talk about baby daddy or something.
Yes.
Yeah. And then now, everything's a trend, right? I was trying to remember there's somebody I was talking to. They were talking about trends, and on the biblical side there were these other trends, but now everybody's chosen. Everybody's a chosen person. Like, that's one of the things that's going around right now. Like, I don't know if you guys know. Oh man, I'm chosen, man. Nobody likes me. I'm by myself and all that stuff. And that's not even what it's about, but it's funny because that's what people think it's about. And there was another thing that somebody was telling me that was a Christian fad. There wasn't an anointment. There was something else, but he had two other ones that were really good. I should have remembered them, but I was too busy working on something. But they were really good. I'll get back to you guys on that. But it was really interesting, like how these trends just go, because everybody wants to be special. But when you do stuff for other people, it can be a burden, man. It's not like it's like, oh man, look at Moses. Like, I don't know if anybody knows the biblical, but Moses didn't even want to do it. He just didn't. He didn't want to do it. Jonah didn't want to do it. It's a burden. It's so hard. But people think it's this great thing to be that special and then have to carry it out. It's not always as easy as it seems. There's a lot of work that goes into trying to do stuff for other people. And there we go. Yeah, we have our new countdown. They click our button, click the wrong button.
Yeah, I did click the wrong button.
But we were just talking about that, remember? About people think that the chosen thing is really great, but like so many of them in the Bible didn't even want to do it because it's hard. No, you're not listening. But anyway, Chelsey reads on Saturdays, and they're reading an extra biblical text, and it was going more in depth about Moses, and they've been through some other series, but it's very interested in like they just didn't want to do it. The burden's so hard, and they even talked Moses into writing the laws more strict and things like that, and which are the Mosaic laws, obviously. So, but to be chosen doesn't mean that. There's one guy was like, "Oh man, yeah, if you're chosen, man, it's great once you tap into the power." And I was reading the comments because they're funny, but he was like, man, I was down to 2 cigarettes, man. And once you tap into the power, I went back to smoke another cigarette and there was 5 in there. And then it happened again later on. So I guess he was basically saying that the Most High was keep on, like, I guess like the bread he kept doing, giving him more and more cigarettes. I don't know. He seemed serious because people were laughing at him, but he was serious. He seemed serious. Unless he was just there to make fun of all the people that believe they were chosen. So like this one video had, I think there was like 2,000 people and they all said they were chosen. It just reminds me of like the special part. So where's all the special? If everybody's chosen, then we should be living in paradise right now from all the people I seen in there. So yeah. Anyways.
Something messed up on YouTube, so I had to fix it.
Uh-oh. Yeah, because my YouTube didn't work either.
Yeah, it actually messed my YouTube.
Mine YouTube messed your YouTube up?
Yeah.
Oh, it might have. So am I back in now, or you don't know?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's IT problems.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't let me sign in. It did something weird. It kicked me out. It usually doesn't do that, but it did. It kicked me out at the beginning after you already had everything set up. So,
okay, we're good.
But I was just telling them like, oh yeah, and then everybody thinks that their bubble is the reality of the rest of the world or country.
Yeah.
Right? They'll be like, oh man, everybody's turning to this XYZ. That's all it is, but they don't realize that every group they join is that group. They join 100 people, 100 groups and all the same people are in it. Even if it's 100,000 people, they're all the same people, usually 80%. Yeah. So they don't realize that. Like when somebody was saying that they never heard of Charlie Kirk until this happened to him. Just imagine that. I don't know how many people out there haven't heard of Charlie Kirk, even if you didn't follow him or whatnot. I would say 80% of the people probably really know who he is, 70, 80%.
Yeah, it's actually, I'd say it's pretty high.
So when somebody tells you they never even heard of them, I go, there's your bubble, man. Because if you're hanging around just the same people, like if all you wanted to talk about was constitutional law, that means all the groups that you hang out with are Constitution, right?
Yeah.
Like they would be in all your groups. You could be in 100 groups and all of them are the same people probably that are in your other 99 groups.
Yes.
Even the group you start could be the same thing. If you're New Age, it's going to be all New Age bubble.
Yep.
Everybody there, and you go, oh, everybody's turning to New Age, man. It's a spiritual awakening.
Yeah.
Ask your neighbor. They'll be like, no, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Because anytime we search for something, we do research on something, we're looking for something to improve the show, always shows up in all the ads.
Yes. Yes. And then you guys think, oh my God, it's blowing up. But the reason why I bring this in is, again, it's like that whole social media thing. Mm-hmm. Are you getting fact or fiction? Because you're not getting the true story that like this topic that you're into or this belief system that you're in is now huge, but it really isn't because it's just feeding you the same information that you're looking for.
Yeah.
So they're going to send all the groups to you, all the people. Oh, you may know this person or you may like this person. They're probably all looking at the same stuff that you're looking at.
Yeah, which actually leads into our discussion that we had about AI. And most people, scrolling X, the first comment on everything on X is, at Grok, what do you think about this? Is this true? Mm-hmm. And I think people don't realize that AI is mob rule. So whatever a majority of people believe, that's what AI is going to tell you. So that's actually a good bubble check, honestly, is if AI is telling you, you've done the research, you're like, I know this for a fact, and then you go into AI and say, is this true? And it tells you no, then is AI correct or is your research correct?
I think what happens is, like I said, it knows all your search engines and everything you've been looking at. So it always tailored towards what you're looking for. Mm. That's what I've noticed it does. Like, we were going to joke. We even did ours. Like, if you're on Facebook, it'll say, oh, who is Paulino B Michael is the flat out truth, right?
Yes.
And we clicked on it and it brought up everything. And it says, oh, we don't know that much personal stuff on him, blah, blah, blah. And then we did Chelsey B Michael. It seems to be the the IT guru and the clicker of buttons
It did. It called me a
producer.
clicker of all buttons.
Yeah, it was funny, dude. Like, everything we've said on here was hilarious, wasn't it?
It was actually really funny.
Yeah, Paulino B Michael is
You
the
get bored,
host.
Google
yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, the host and truth seeker, and it seems like he has a lot of knowledge on all types of topics. I say, hey, that thing's pretty good, man. Wasn't it? Right?
It was, yes.
I was like, man, it's pretty accurate. It knows me. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's a genius and he knows everything. And he's still learning, though. That's how smart he is, that he knows he has to keep learning.
Yeah.
It was going on and on. I was like, man, I like this thing. This thing's telling me. It's almost, hey,
Wait
it's almost
6
like,
months.
it's almost like going to church. It's like going to church where everybody tells you you're so great.
Props you up. There you go.
Yeah. I'm not giving it no money, but
No,
well, it's always taking a piece of our cash anyway, probably.
that is true. Yeah.
But this thing is funny, though.
Pay it, take
It
it.
was pretty accurate, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of stuff that actually. The funny thing is, I had written because I do a lot. Like obviously, the clicker buttons is doing some of the background stuff, writing the descriptions, updating things, and I was like, hey, I wrote that. Like that's great. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly the way I would have wrote it.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. Like, man, it's really strange. Like I said, it just took all the data, right? Because it took all the stuff off Google too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mixed the Google and all the search things, anything that we do, and then all the videos that we've uploaded, like all the shows we've done. I think it took something from everything
Yeah.
and anything you could find, right, when it swept the internet for us. Mm-hmm. So it was really interesting.
Yeah.
But it does say it shows you the bubble.
It does.
I liked it because I kind of confused it because I do know like all kinds of topics. So I didn't know it couldn't
You
just throw
couldn't
me in
pick
one
one.
thing. Yeah, it couldn't just throw me in one thing. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I confused it. I confuse everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, I confuse people so much that they inbox me all the time. And then Chelsey says I'm no longer allowed to talk to people in person. Like
I didn't say in person.
or I mean access, like
Yeah.
access.
Yeah.
Yes,
I was
yes.
like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to steal him back because I need him to do stuff.
Because like what happens is I end up getting to know somebody and they keep calling me all the time. And for one, I'm really busy. I'm actually doing a lot of stuff. And then what ends up happening is they ask me questions like, and then if I don't give them the answer they like, then they get mad. You know, it's like anything else, but it's pretty interesting though. Like I don't know. I can't fix everybody. I can't solve all the problems, and I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just not. I might not say anything, but I'm not gonna lie. And so when somebody asks me something, it is what it is, right?
Yeah. And the thing I find most fascinating is most people bug you for therapy sessions.
Yes.
Man, it should have been a therapist. You'd make tons of money doing that.
Yeah, and I'm
but
like,
it's not your purpose.
well, they do finance. So ask me about financial things, or law things, and I'm not a lawyer.
You
right?
do the weight loss
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. It's just funny because I'm like, well, they would hit me up for years, thousands of people. I'm not even joking, thousands of people. And then and I would answer them sporadically or whatnot. But then once we started this, I was telling everybody, go here, because I'm really only going to be on our platform. That's the main objective, is just to go there for the most of it. I mean, it doesn't mean I won't dabble in the other things, but I really don't want to be answering questions on Messenger or anything else like a TikTok message, or no offense, TikTok or Facebook. But yeah, I'd rather just do it on our platform. And then not only that, for the most part, everybody gets to read it on our platform.
Yes.
It's
And we
not
don't
like
have
the
to worry
private-
about what we write.
Yeah, the censorship, but I don't like I don't want to tell this person something and then I got to repeat it to somebody else.
Yeah.
I'd rather just have it in one of our chats and then that's it.
Yeah.
And then if somebody has that, oh, I was going to ask that, and it's already there
Yeah.
in the archive. They can search it. We can hashtag on there. It's just, I don't know, just make it easier. Because I don't have time really, to be going and answering everybody's question, especially when it's the same question.
Yes.
Do you believe in pre-rapture? Do you believe that we're under common law? Are we under constitutional law? What do you think about Trump doing this? What do you think about Biden doing that? What do you think about economics? What do you think about my relationship with my wife or my husband or my kids or she's laughing because it's all true. She's seen it.
I've seen him. Yeah. He's right. He's not wrong.
I'm like, man, just come over here.
I think I haven't even seen half of them though.
No, it's like boring. I hate to say
also
it. Sorry,
have
guys.
things to do.
I got stuff to do, so I had to oh man, I'll get to it later.
Got newborn and take care of. I got time for this.
But I'll tell you this: most people, and this is Chelsey knows. She's seen me do it. Most people ask the same questions, and they're going through a lot of the same things. I have stuff in my notes.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, the craziest thing I've ever seen is
When I'm debating.
Yeah. So he'll be in this case it would be debating because you have a disagreement, and he won't. I'll watch him and I'll or be reading the chat, and he has somebody. They say one thing, and then
it's long.
Oh yeah, it's long, and then at the end of it, he tells me, he's like, oh, I didn't read a single thing. And here's what I'm going to post. It's like, and he just has his notes, copy and paste it, puts it in there. And he's like, this is what they're going to write next. And this is what I'm going to post after. And they'll do it. They'll post it exactly the same way. And then he'll post his thing. He's like, I watch him. He doesn't even read it. And then he'll post it. And then this is what he's going to say next. Like, it blew me away. I was like, oh my gosh. It's like, he's like, you've done this before, right?
Yeah, because I've been doing it for 8 years. Now, the funniest part, though, is those people got to be like, how's he answering so quick?
That's true.
Because I go and I'll see, like, he says a couple like the first line, and I'm
that is
like,
a good point. Yeah.
no. Because they all do the same thing. And now, it's like that for a lot of people. And it can be a personal problem. It could be, a law. It could be anything. Most people ask the same question. Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. If you think about it, like, right, don't you guys, when you guys go on something, it'll say general questions.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's really the same thing, isn't it?
That's true. General question. Yeah. Those are all the things people want answers to.
Yeah, common questions asked or whatnot. So it's the same thing.
Yeah, makes sense.
But you can do that with debating. I mean, it's horrible because, like, people come with the same thing. I mean, Cody, if you're out there, right, the stage, if he's out there and he's watching, he knows what I'm talking about. They debate the cosmology of the earth every night.
Yeah.
And when somebody that opposes them come on, they ask the exact same questions, man, don't they? It's over and over and over. And you're like, man, come up with some new questions.
Yeah. But that goes back into what you were saying before, is like, you have the 1% of people that have this conversation, then 99% don't. They've never even posed the question before.
But the 99% are all indoctrinated by the same knowledge.
Yes.
They all went to the same schools. They all went to the same colleges. They got the same, everything's the same.
Yeah.
The media they've been listening to, right, on TV, their parents have been groomed a certain way to think a certain way. Mm-hmm. So when they do that, they all have the same basic knowledge. So that's why the questions are always about the same.
Yeah, and then they retweet it.
Yeah, they do. They do. That's why it works. Why do they think people take data so they can get what works, right?
That's true. Yeah, you look at the patterns. Like, people don't like the algorithms, but that's what everybody goes by. And
they're the ones that help making it happen. I mean, they are helping. They're contributing to the
trend.
Yeah,
that's true.
So it's very, very interesting. But now, I mean, like I said, fact or fiction, that's the biggest problem that we're having, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You have fact or fiction and reality and rumor. We have to start getting more reality. And if you don't know if it's true, don't share it. Just don't.
Yeah.
I know you guys want your likes and stuff. Do something nice and get some likes. I mean, go help an elderly person. I don't know. Do anything else other than trying to post stuff.
Because I even heard, I think it was actually Candace that had said it, but it is that it's not wrong to pose questions. Quite the opposite. We want to pose questions. We want to ask them. We want to reach out and find the answers. But the problem is, people are, like you said, they're sharing all this information, but they have no evidence. They have no knowledge. They have no understanding. And so they're just, like I said, they're retweeting, they're parroting, they're pushing this information, but there's nothing behind it. Yeah,
I just can't believe how bad it'll go. Like, I have like 6,000 people following me on my personal Facebook, and I'll just see the same meme from different people, right?
Yes.
Like, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's really interesting.
How the news travels now. It's crazy.
Yeah. And then, the conspiracies have gotten worse, I think.
Yeah.
There was a point where there was conspiracy people were actually becoming right. Mm-hmm. Some of the stuff that they said was conspiracy was coming out to be true. But now it's flipped again. Yep. It's been getting more outrageous, maybe because they don't get enough clicks, right? If you just tell the truth and you were right, it's over. Now you got to do a whole new thing. So you have to make it so far-fetched that you get more clicks again. I don't know. But I don't know why somebody want I don't know, man. I like sharing something that you don't know about. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Now, a recipe could be different. Like you share a good recipe.
Never against those.
Yeah, I don't understand, man.
Yeah.
Like, why did they care too? Like, what all these other people are doing?
Yeah, we had.
It's like the new tabloids, right?
Show.
Yeah, it's become the new tabloids. That's what it was.
Yes,
right.
Yes, it's
social
the new
media is
tabloid.
the new tabloids.
It is. That's accurate.
Yeah, some are memes and some are short videos.
Look at the lizard people.
Yeah, look at the lizard people, the elites, the Illuminati, the Masons. I mean,
but that's all like those are
good Christians, bad Christians.
I've never heard anybody in real life call somebody else Illuminati, Freemason, or anything like that. Nope. But every single time somebody's in the public eye.
Yes.
Whether it's government, a celebrity from movies, artists, music, like pretty much I think I've heard every single one of them called. Now
we're gonna go into this. It's funny. So they're saying like, all right, this is I don't care.
All right.
So what happens is you can stay on this because this is part of you too. Because you agree because you get a lot of his emails anyway.
I'll still answer.
All right. So Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you're the one that can probably quote this pretty good.
Okay.
So like you have the people that have achieved greatness. We'll say that celebrity success or whatnot. You have them. And everybody that says that they did either, you can only get so high if you're Illuminati or Mason, or you have to know somebody, or you don't get famous unless this X, Y, Z or whatever. Those are other people that say that are the losers. Losers make excuses why the other people are high. So I'm not saying everyone is not, there's not a nepotism or there's something like that. I'm not saying that, but they say everybody can only get famous from that. And I don't believe that. It doesn't make sense. And they say that without any proof. Right? They're just assuming. Mm-hmm. They're just assuming. Oh man, you don't get famous at all unless that happens. How about those viral videos that when people get famous? Oh, remember the old breakdancer guy?
Oh yeah,
he got famous. He was
was he
like a 60-year-old breakdancer or something like that, and he won a contest.
Yeah,
he got famous, and then he got re-famous.
Yep.
When his daughter talked bad about him. So like,
but why did he talk bad about him?
Because he got famous. Because she wanted to get famous.
Yep.
I'm being honest. That's what she did.
That is exactly what she did because
she tagged him and called him out as a deadbeat father, even though it was all lies, just to get fame.
Yeah.
Because that was her major. She wanted to be in theater and all that. And he was just a business guy that liked to break dance.
Yeah.
So he did it to get in shape at first and whatever, and then he got pretty good at it.
Yeah.
He went on Good Morning America or whatever.
For a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Does better than me, that's for sure.
And in his first breakdance, because he was so old, went viral.
Yes.
And then he kept doing it, and he got famous. He even got T-shirts made with him on it, right?
Yeah.
And then happened to be his daughter that wants to be famous, calls him out.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Yep. There was a social media war between one video and the next, and again, same thing. You say, "Oh, we have the perfect family," but then at the end, they have a social media war. And again, it's sad, and that stuff. We've said this before. If you're not going to put it on the internet, it's going to come back at some point. We even have the Justice for Charlie Kirk guy that we watch. He's even said all of these people that posted horrible things about it. And he's like, "Oh, you deleted it, but my followers were too fast."
Yeah, they already clipped it. Yeah.
If it goes out, somebody's most likely going to capture it.
Now let's get to the point, like I said about Tate.
Yes. Sorry.
Right, and that what he was saying was like, the people that dog everybody else are the ones that don't do anything. They're too lazy. They don't put the effort. They don't take the risk.
Yeah, I think that's a big one.
Yeah,
it is, and
they don't take the risk, and then they get they have to dog you down, because if they bring you down, right?
Yes. Yep.
And then they feel better.
That's true.
Because they can be lazy. And it does that with biblical things too. If you have one person that's studying and knows a lot about the biblical text, Bible and whatever, and you have somebody else that just goes to church and they spend all their time doing our recreational things or whatever, they're going to have to bring you down and say that you don't know anything, because then they feel guilty that they're not spending enough time researching or seeking out the Most High. It's the same thing. You have a guy that's successful in business, and then the other guy is working for a business. He's like, oh, he just knew somebody who did this and like that, but he's not around when he's, staying up all night, coming up with business plans and networking and posting on social media. It's a pain in the butt, man. It really is.
Yeah.
To do all the stuff that we do.
Yeah.
You have to get show ideas. You have to get video editing. You got to get the audio right. You got to do all the thumbnails. You got to do all the advertisement. Am I wrong?
No, and that's why I think, if you go on Facebook Marketplace, you'll find all sorts of podcast equipment for cheap on there. Just FYI. But their whole reason, because
they thought it was gonna be easy.
Everybody thinks it's going to be easy, and it's not. And I mean, I guess it's only getting harder with AI and things like that. But it is. It's people. I think for the majority of it, they look for the status of things. They look for the end result, right? So if you're not famous, you didn't do anything.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean when you watch them put in the hard work, it's like people don't see that part. People don't see all the work that you put in, all the time, all the effort, all the hours. They just see the end result. And so they think either, A, it's easy.
Yes.
I think that's the number one. It's, you didn't, it's just easy, so I'm going to do it too. And it's like, no, they put in all the effort. Like, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, all these sports people, they're like, they're just naturals. It's like, no, they put the effort in.
Yeah, they think it's cute when they show Tiger Woods, swinging a golf club at 3 years old.
Yeah.
And then he was, a teenager, right? Mm-hmm. You think he just swung at 3, and then by 14 he was like an amateur champion, junior champion? No, he swung that club a lot more than the few times you've seen him being cute at 3 years old.
Right.
He probably hit millions of balls by then. He just did.
Yes.
And he learned how to shape the shots and everything. He put the time in, and it's not, anybody that golfs knows, it's not just going off the tee. You got to go off the grass, the high grass, the sand. Mm-hmm. There's different shots you have to learn. It's not like you just go, oh yeah, I just swing this club and it goes in the hole. It's not Happy Gilmore.
It is not.
But yeah, like Jordan, how many times he probably just shot free throws and was shooting from every angle as a kid all the way up.
Yeah.
But they don't see that part.
Yeah, they don't see that part.
They see that part when they want to buy his shoes or his jersey or his Tiger Woods hat or his golf balls, right? Yes. I mean, that's what they want. That's what they see.
Yeah. And then I think the sad part is going back to what you said is like, obviously Tate calls them losers. And I think it's just to hit the point home is like, not everybody wants to put in the effort. And you know what? That's your decision. And you need to be okay with it. You're like, I don't want to put in the effort to get to the top tier.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But you can't expect the results from the top tier and not put in the effort for the top tier. And I think that's what gets people in trouble the most.
I mean, it's the jealousy, the pride, the envy.
Then they bring them down.
To try to bring those other people down. They got to knock them down.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying they're all great people or whatever.
No.
I'm not saying that. That's a whole nother subject, right? Like their personalities or what you think they did right or wrong or whatever.
Yeah.
We're just talking about the effort. The effort.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like even Tate, like he's put a lot of effort in. He's went to prison. He's done all these things and he's still going.
Yeah. Regardless if you think he's a good or a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think that's the other thing too is a lot of something I guess I say I've heard among the social media, the rumor mill, right? It's like that only kind of bad people get ahead too, and I think that's a sad thing to think
because it can keep them being lazy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? While they're doing their football, right? And then their fantasy football, and then their college fantasy football or whatever, and their regular college, and then their kid plays football. So they're putting all this time in there.
Yes.
Yeah, Tiger Woods and somebody like Jordan shooting shots. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what they're doing. They're not out there watching every football game. They're not doing all these other things. All they do is probably went through their regular school and then played their sport. Mm-hmm. That's what they did. Thousands of balls, thousands of free throws. Mm-hmm. But that's not the part they want to see. They think that, a lot of these people give up. They always joked about Michael Jackson, right? He's bad, he's this, whatever. Yeah. But it's not just Michael. It's Michael Jordan and it's Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
I mean, they gave up a lot of what a normal childhood would be to play and hit balls or play basketball and things.
Yeah.
They didn't go play kickball. They didn't go swimming. They probably didn't go to the movies all the time. They didn't play a whole bunch of video games. They didn't.
I can relate to that to some degree.
But you get what I mean? Like, that's the part that they don't understand is like, why you guys are doing all your stuff, going to movies and going on dates. These guys were playing their sports. We watched one guy. Shout out to Bob Does Sports. We like that show. But remember the young kid that's like #1 right now, amateur?
Oh yeah, dang.
For one, he's really good.
He's really good.
No, two though, he even says, he goes, hey man, you ever go to frat parties? And they were joking with him. He goes, I don't know, I'm in bed by like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
He goes, because he works on his game, his golf game, man. He goes, I can't party, I can't do all that stuff. I go to bed early, get up early, and I'm either doing classes or I'm hitting balls, man.
Yeah. See, and like that's something I can actually relate to in the sense of like I went and played D1 athletics, and number one, it's like you gotta love that sport because it is. If you're spending all of your time doing it, you have to go on weekends. You have to have practices every day. Like in my case, I actually had to skip part of my classes to go to practice. I had to miss stuff, and you do. You have to go to bed. You have to get your rest because you got to get up at 5:30 in the morning and run your guts out. So it's you do. You have to put in. So many people put in the effort, and that's the part that they don't see. They don't recognize. Like again, they just think it's just you just magically happen to do this. It's like no.
Yeah, like somebody had called me out too, like, oh man, like, like timing. You don't think it's urgent? I go, urgent. I go, you guys know what I do? This is my daily routine, man. I get up, right, stretch for about a half hour, go run 2.5 miles. Then I have to come home and then I sing and do vocal lessons for about a half hour or so. Mm-hmm. And then I can be writing and listening to beats like all day long. Then I do artwork for this, and then I do content
research,
and then I write songs. Gosh, there's so much stuff I do.
Take care of the kids.
I also got to mow the lawn and do everything around the house that I can, and cook and clean and take care of the kids and spend time with Chelsey and the kids. I mean, and then we do the podcast. I mean, like there's so much I do, and I go, so how can somebody say that? Like I don't think there's urgency. My whole life feels like it's an urgency. So like, I just don't, I think it's weird. Like, I mean, but they don't see that part. They see this right here.
Yes.
They see this part. They like the flyers. They like, all the ads that we do and stuff like that, the thumbnails. That all takes time, man. I don't use AI.
Nope.
I do it.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't mean that some of the animations could be software AI, I guess, nowadays.
Yeah.
You can't get certain things without, everything's got AI now. It used to just be software, but now
that's
software or AI now.
It's a blurred line now.
Yeah, because it used to be AI. You can get animations that were like in Photoshop and DaVinci and all that. Those are just animations.
Yes.
But now all those animations are AI animations, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. I know. Like she said, it's a blurred line.
I know it is a blurred line because some of them
like when did it switch? I mean, I just used it.
I know. I think everything's switched in the past like year or two, because even Facebook's like, hey, do you want to use AI? And we're like, why do you even need this?
But that's what I'm saying is like, but we don't do that. I mean, there's a lot of people that use them for thumbnails. You can use whatever you want. I don't care. But I like to do the artwork. It's kind of, I don't know.
You seem to, it's like relaxing and fun for you.
It is fun for me. Try to figure out like a new headshot, even though we got to take more headshots for Chelsey.
I do need more headshots. I'm okay to take more headshots now. I the vanity of women, I did not want to take them while I was pregnant. I'm a little chunky. My new driver's license is super chunky.
But so like what we doing some more. So that's another thing too. I don't even like doing that. Dude, how much did I hate taking pictures of myself for my first all my Discord stuff, all my short videos, didn't it? Well,
he'd be out there.
I'd be so mad, dude. Oh, yeah. I was so mad, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And I got sick of saying this is Paulino B Michael. Like, oh man, I got so sick of it, man.
The takes you have to do though, this is actually one of the biggest ones. People hate public speaking, right? That's one of the I think the number one fear is public speaking. People would rather get tortured than go public speak. And you have to do that in front of people. And
I don't mind doing that.
I know you don't, but that's one of mine.
I don't like videotaping because there's nobody there. It's just a camera.
But videotaping.
And I'm there by myself, talking to myself. Now, I will tell you this, though. You do it so much, you get numb to it. Now you get dude, like we have friends that are really good at selfies. A lot of women. Very good.
They are.
They're so good, dude. They got their pose right right down, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
But for me, the thing that it helped me on is like I was getting in my car and we have a lot of sticks. I have a lot of big trees around my house, and there was a stick on my windshield. And you guys can go check this out on our YouTube. It's one of our fun finds. But it was long. It was like 9 inches long or something. And I was like, I mean, it was like pretty big. It was like 9, 10 inches long. And I was like, what the heck? That's not a branch. Remember that?
Oh, yes.
And I had just shot all these videos.
It's such a cute video.
And I had just shot all these videos, right? And I had been complaining. The next day I went out there and I was like, is that a walking stick? Because I've never seen one in real life, especially that big. I think I've seen a little one. It was actually
very large. Yes.
Yeah, it's bigger than you thought in the video. It's like that big actually. So I go, I think that's a walking stick. I get my camera out, my phone, and I start videotaping it. And naturally, because I Mr. Miyagi'd myself. Wax on, wax off, right? Show me paint the floor and all this, or paint the fence, whatever. That's kind of like what happened. Because like right when I hit the record button, I go, "This is Paulino B Michael, the flat out truth. Look at this. This is a wonderful." I'm like, and I told you it was really funny. I was telling Chelsey, I was like, "Look, man, I even said this is Paulino B Michael, the flat out truth." And when I found this thing, and I was recording it, but it was so natural now to say that. So I guess all that practice, all those free throws, all those, whatever you want to call them, and me saying the same stupid thing over and over again. Oh, that was pretty cool. Paulino B Michael's cool.
And then I had that moment in reverse. We found a locust that was hatching.
Yes.
On our fence.
Yes.
And I took pictures and I was like, look, this is so cool. But I didn't video it.
She didn't videotape it. She just sent me pictures, and I'm like, she goes, yeah, it was actually coming out. And I go, why didn't you record it? You could have said, this is Chelsey B Michael, the flat out truth.
I was like, that's a good point. Yeah, because it was super cool. And our son, everything to our son is a B. And so we were playing soccer and the ball rolled over there, and he's like, he wouldn't go get the ball. He's like, no. And I'm like, what do you mean? Just go get the ball. He's like, B. He's like, under B. It's by the B. I'm like, what do you mean by the B? There's no B. I was like, oh, it's by the locust.
Yeah, he thinks everything's a B.
Everything's a B.
But now, I mean, I just thought it was funny though. Like I said, that naturally just came out, and that's why I thought, I said, why didn't it naturally? Because you don't say it.
Because
you
don't do it.
And it's like, and like I said, I had to do it so many times. I think the first time I did like 100 takes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Remember when I would do it and the sound wouldn't be right? And I had to go back out and do it again.
Oh, yeah, you have to redo it.
I was so mad. I had those little mics that go right here, and I had a really good set, and I had a not so good set. But when I got the good set, I didn't turn it on right or something, and I went and did all these vids, and none of them had audio.
Yeah.
So I had to go back and do it all over. And then,
no one sees that.
Yeah, nobody sees that. And the next day, I got to see the walking stick.
So you can't use those for bloopers because there's no audio.
I can always make.
That is the blooper.
I can always make fake audio. That'd be funny.
Like the fake lip readings. That would be funny.
Yeah, like the old Asian fights.
Yeah.
Hey, you, what are you doing? Like that. That'd be funny, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's sad. I think we need to get more back to reality. Mm-hmm. And why don't we start posting nicer things on there?
They don't get clicks.
Who cares about the clicks, man? Agree. Those aren't even real clicks. Nobody really likes it. They just hit the button.
They're auto clicks.
Well, I mean, they're saying they're just hitting the button. Like, what's it really mean to them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they the ones that are going to pull over and help you if you're broken down the side of the road? Probably not. If it's in raining, they'll probably take a picture of you and make you a meme. Look at this person, and it's bad. It's just, I don't know. It's just, it's bad. It's really bad. Like, I get it. You're going to see it once in a while, but when it goes, like, everything just gets shared and over again.
Yeah.
And like a lot of it's just false.
Yeah. And we even had situations like, everybody does this. It's like people get popular videos, they run the algorithm, and their stuff is 100% AI. The words are AI, the voice is AI, the video is AI, and they'll throw those out there, and they'll still be a crazy high channel, and they didn't do anything. Or you'll copy somebody else's stuff and just repost somebody famous, and people watch it and like it, but it's not the actual original content from the user that made it. But it doesn't matter.
That I mean, I guess some of that bothers me, but like if somebody wants to like make a whole, like, remember we had that guy that wrote a book in a week all the time because he used AI.
Yeah, that was fun.
But you could tell it was AI when
Oh yeah.
yeah, just the way it was worded and stuff. But anyway,
Didn't make sense.
like that stuff's different. I mean, like if you have to say it's AI, but I don't know. If you want to write AI stories and people buy them, that's one thing. But I think to make stuff up that's not vetted is wrong. That's all. I guess that's the biggest part.
Yeah.
It's like because you're leading people astray on everything. You know, it could be on the biblical side, it could be on the law side, it could be morality, it could be everything. It could even be food, right? Like what happens if somebody's lying about food being good or bad, right? Just because they heard it from somebody else and they never tried it themselves or something like that. I don't know. There's no responsibility now. Like nobody cares if they're wrong. As long as they get the likes and the clicks and the hearts and the follows or whatnot. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, well, you know what? Because you can't see the effect that it has, I think.
No, you can't. They're desensitized, yeah.
Yeah, because if you say X person is Illuminati and you're not in that person, like you said, you don't know them, you're not in that person's life, you have no idea how that affects that person. You can't see it. You can't feel it.
Now that you brought that back up again, the Illuminati. No, it's funny.
Oh, okay.
All those signs, right? Like everybody, that one makes me laugh the most.
The secret signs.
The secret signs, the symbolism, so how you hold your hands. They're all secrets, but everybody knows them.
Yeah.
And it's not a secret.
I know. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh, shoot, that's right. I never thought about it, but it makes sense because...
like I said, anybody that plays a sport that uses signals to tell people stuff,
yeah.
Once the other team figures it out, they change it.
Volleyball does that.
Yeah.
And
pitchers and
there's been people that were caught reading signs and they got in trouble.
Yeah, look at Jim Harbaugh, right? Well, look at Jim Harbaugh, right? That was a big thing about that. And,
that's right. Yeah, Michigan got in big trouble.
Yeah, and pitchers and stuff like that, they always have to worry about things like that. So once it's out, they don't post it all over the internet and publish books. I mean, this is what this means. Well, then it's not a secret anymore. So I always find those ones funny.
That is funny.
Yeah. And you can't have a G. So hopefully your name's not George or Grant. If you wear a G, you're a Freemason, right? Is that what they say?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's really interesting. Anyway, what are we looking at?
We're plenty good on time.
Oh man, you should have told me a long time ago.
And then, okay, I don't see if you want to bring this up or not. I have to. There's a somebody in the YouTube, and
I can't see YouTube, so what is that?
Okay, so it's somebody that's after Terry. Huh? You are not Terry.
Oh no, I'm not Terry. What do you mean? Just tell me what they said. So like.
Yeah, so that's the other channel that they were talking about the other day.
Yeah, I know. You can say it's
it's just flat out, right?
Yeah,
flat out truth.
Flat out truth is not us.
That is not us.
Yes.
So we are the flat out truth.
With the.
With the. So it's not the same channel, not the same person.
So I mean, well, what are they saying? You're not telling me what
he's asking about responding to an RV video.
Oh.
That's all.
Yeah, that's not us.
So sorry, we can't respond to a video that we don't know about.
Yeah. Very interesting. Anyway, so
on that note,
on that note, I guess like and subscribe, right? And we're gonna, you know, what's so hard about some of these shows though? It's hard to stay. We call it PG-13, but it's not that. It's just we're not allowed to say certain things, so it makes it harder to talk sometimes on a topic. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Because like we get lit up once we get out of here. We go to the Unchained. It's just so much easier to talk when you're not constantly thinking about stuff. Yeah. And you're the back of your mind. It just makes it way easier. Mm-hmm. So if you guys want to continue this and go to the Unchained, and we have other members and things like that that'll be there. So it makes it way easier to speak and chat. So we'll be there. Go to theflatouttruth.com. You can join for free. It's a curiosity community, and there's a paid one where you have way more topics. I have over 1,500 articles that I posted myself in there, and
growing.
And growing. And members can post themselves their own articles, embeds from different places like a Facebook, TikTok videos, or anything like that. Make their own articles. They can even make their own meetings and stuff like that.
Yep.
So their
Get
own
together
meetups.
with your fellow truthers.
Yeah, virtual meetups.
Yeah,
things like that. Something to check out. So just go to theflatouttruth.com and we will pick this up there. And are you ready?
Oh, thank you. I don't know if it's FAC or FAC, the guy that was looking for Terry, but he said he hit the like button for us. So thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, we just seen the one that he did about the hologram.
Yep.
You have to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool that he makes content, but like if you look at it, it's just like, you just look for yourself. Use your own discernment. Anyway, I'm Paulino B Michael.
I'm Chelsey B Michael.
And as always, be safe.
Be blessed.
And that's the flat out truth.